Are we actually preventing suicide, or are we creating more suicide?
I did want to talk with you. Last time you were here, I talked about the concerns on overprescribing prescription stimulant drugs for children. And there are ways that HHS can work collaboratively with state agencies on this and to actually promote more community-based intervention to combat overprescribing. And we all have seen the harmful side effects. And there's a lot of reporting out there on this and tremendous concern for grandmamas like me who see children and friends of our grandchildren who suffer with this. So I know your team is working on solutions, so you're going to have your Make Our Children Healthy Again strategy that you're going to release. But talk for a moment, we've got 30 seconds left, talk for a moment on how you can better arm parents with information on the harmful side effects of overprescribing these stimulant drugs.
I mean, one of the problems, Senator, is that, we now have 1 out of every 5 kids on these drugs and the antidepressants, even more. And we know very little about the long-term impacts because NIH and CDC have been asleep at the wheel. Right now, we are doing those studies. We're doing extensive studies so that we can warn parents and so that we can force the companies to put labels on their products. And, we'll do whatever we can to show that, just to get data out to the public. That's really what our function is. And to show what the long-term impact of some of these drugs is. Are we actually preventing suicide, or are we creating more suicide? And that's something that we don't know the answer to, which is, how did these drugs become so common in our society without us even knowing the answer to those questions? That is malpractice at these agencies, and that is the malpractice that I am going to fix.